This is a story. A story about an event. An event that changes our world. You come from far and wide, watching from all around the country, all in search of that feeling, that emotion, that takes your breath away and leaves an impression that lasts forever. Brace yourself for the annual Techno-Cultural Fest of S.P.I.T.
सर झुका के कर सलाम है शाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी है शाम शानदार चक दे अंधेरा चांद जला दे बल्ब बना के फिक्र न करियो करना भी क्या है बिजली बचा के सारे आम पिला खुशी के जाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी ये शाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी ये शाम शानदार ये शाम शानदार ये शाम शानदार
All right then, here we are. Quite a stage this, almost surreal to say the least. 13th of March 2020 was the last day we attended college physically. The day perhaps the greatest global human crisis since the Second World War started taking shape. And it has almost caused havoc in our lives. The last 1 year has been frustrating at many levels for all of us. But here we are, exactly 1 year on the 12th of March 2021, holding an offline event in the most dramatic fashion and the most incredible fashion. We are proud to bring to you the first event of Oculus 2021, the annual Techno-Cultural Festival of Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, powered by Acoustic. I, Ramanan Sri Iyer,
And I, 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐮𝐿,
consider it an absolute privilege and pride to present to you Open Mic 2021, proudly presented to you by S.P.I.T in association with MUDRA and Oculus.
Okay, so tonight's event is special in more ways than one. Well, for starters, it's Open Mic. It's the flagship event of S.P.I.T. But in a shift from the usual norm of holding it in the amphitheater near the lake in our campus, we're bringing it to you live from a professional studio in Andheri. Man, I remember last year being an absolute blockbuster with loads of thrills and spills. And some of the performances are still fresh in the minds of our viewers. Now for FEs who've tuned in for the first time, buckle up. You're in for one hell of a ride.
Indeed, Harsh. I mean, let's just face it. Like, no one, absolutely no one thought we could pull this off. So this has been an absolutely amazing effort of grit and perseverance. I must tell you that the team of Oculus has worked overtime along with S.P.I.T and MUDRA to get this event done in such an incredible manner. I mean, that's commendable in itself. And we have also adhered to all the COVID-19 protocols laid in place by the government so that the safety and hygiene of the participants as well as the organizers are not compromised at any stage. Okay, so you spoke about last year's open mic. The one thing etched in my memory about last year's open mic was the vociferous crowd in place. Let's just face it, that was like really noisy. This time, it's a bit of a dampener that we don't really have an audience sitting right in front of us, hooting and cheering, but then we aren't complaining one bit.
Okay, so to everyone who's watching the live stream from the comfort of your homes, feel free to comment anything you like, anything to your heart's content. Just make sure you keep it civil because, well, everyone from college is going to be watching and we're obliged to say this. So let's start with the performances.
Yeah, well, there's going to be an incredible display of talent today. Let me just tell you that. Like, it's ranging from like amazing rappers, some really melodious singers, butter voice singers, if I could call them that. Then there are going to be really intelligent poets and also some hilarious stand-up comedians. And what I would like to say is the majesty of this place is very much worthy of the talent that is going to be on display, and that surely is beyond the command of our English language.
Yeah, okay. Raman, there's no need to be so dramatic. What he means to say is, we've got an incredible set of performances lined up for you. So without further ado, let's start.
Yeah, we must. I mean, like, surely the audience haven't tuned in to watch the two of us blabber away. Who's the first performer going to be? And what's it going to be? Come on.
So the first performer is from S.P.I.T itself. He considers himself to be an amateur singer / guitarist who keeps singing to 𝐒𝐻𝐮 songs on repeat. So without further ado, let's welcome 𝐒𝐻𝐮𝐫𝐤.
Okay, let's.
Harsh mentioned me to be an avid 𝐒𝐻𝐿 listener. I'll be doing something different today. I'll be singing a Bollywood soul music and hope you guys like it. Noore Khuda अजनबी मोड़ है खौफ हर ओर है हर नजर धुआं छा गया पल भर में जाने क्या खो गया आसमां सर्द है सर्द है तन से साया जुदा हो गया पल भर में जाने क्या खो गया सांस रुक सी गई जिस्म चिल सा गया टूटे ख्वाबों के मंजर पे तेरा जहां चल दिया नूरे खुदा तू कहाँ छुपा है हमें ये बता नूरे खुदा
performances we're going to be having this evening, the bar of the event is set pretty high.
Yeah, indeed. This has been a great start, and it exceeds, like, what do I say? Like, I think the expectations are only going to rise for the audience. If the start has been so good, I can't wait to see what the others have got. So I guess we should call the next person on stage. So Kevin was a first-year student who's just joined college. Now we have another first-year student who's coming in, and that is just a testimony to the talent and this level of, like, let's say, maturity and also the fearlessness among the young blood of this country as a whole, if I could say that. So our next performer is going to be Vidita Jagwani. An interesting fact about her. Now, all you avid readers out there who are, like, very much into reading, she's writing a book. Yes, she's a budding author. Her book is slated to release at the end of this month, and she's going to read an excerpt from that book, and I just can't wait. Two of us, like, avid readers are standing right here, so,
So welcome, Vidita.
yeah.
Well, thank you for that introduction. Hi everyone, I'm Vidita, and yes, I'm a hobby Instagram writer and soon to be author. Well, writing for me has always been this comfort space which I've always resolved to. Like, it's one particular channel where I feel I can truthfully let out all my emotions. Well, the book is an outcome of this only. I have in fact written a book which is a compilation of 50 self-introspective articles and poetries, which is a kind of an outcome of the lockdown. But yes, I wrote it in 4 months, and it's slated in the upcoming weeks for publishing. So I'm here, in fact, to read for the first time ever an excerpt from my book. And I'm not going to be overwhelmed by this. Let's just imagine that I'm back in my room with my phone and let the words flow. So this one's called Identifying Yourself. It's an underlined story article, so I hope you all enjoy it. Well, we had a huge mirror camouflaged in between of a dense jungle, surrounded by innumerable hidden cameras. The objective of this setup was basically to record the reaction of a cheetah when it sees itself in the mirror. Well, what I realized after the experiment was much more than just a mere behavioral trait. Well, it was a long wait till the cheetah finally gave us its presence. At first, it was just hidden beneath the bushes. Its eyes were locked at the target. Its hind legs were bent, as though it was just about to pounce. But his eyes were the ones that were critically analyzing the prey. Yet, it failed to realize that the prey was none other than its own reflection. After a long wait, the cheetah suddenly ran. It banged its jaws into the mirror, and everybody around was just so amazed by its power and speed. But like, I thought of something else. The cheetah. It could not recognize itself because it hasn't ever seen itself before. But we humans, we kind of see ourselves each day. Yet we define ourselves as per the criteria and identity what others define. The funny fact is that even though us as humans, we look like really different from each other, we still undergo that self-analyzing and self-criticizing process and make us just as though we are clones of other people. And we just attack. Like how the cheetah attacked for food, we attack to feed our insecurities. Insecurities that arise from the fact that, oh my God, I'm probably missing out on this ability that the other person has, and I need to have it. And in this race, what is the outcome? Just a hurtful reminder that you can never be like another person. Even if you try to change yourself 1,000,000 times by attacking yourself, you cannot change the reality. Like the mirror might break, but like you still can't change the reality. We call animals senseless. They do not have the power to define what is right or wrong. But like attacking yourself just by having a narrow perspective of who you actually are, how much sense does that make? Well, I must say this is just 2% of how much is going to come in the book. I hope you all could connect with what I just said. And if you all did, I hope you all give me an opportunity through the book to connect to you all with more such write-ups. You all can probably go up to my Instagram handle, which is @_unfilteredsoul, and get to know a lot of stuff about the book launch and the book launch party, which is kind of free for all. So hopefully I get to see you all soon, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Signing off, Vidita.
Right then. So now this performance, I have just one adjective to say, intellect. I mean, what she explained, like, tickled my deepest brain cells to get the crux of what she wanted to say. And it was such a, let's say, intricate and a very, very well thought topic. Like, she has really fine-tuned it. And it's going to be amazing. I have no doubts about it. What say, Harsh? Like, this is going to be...
Yeah, of course. She's probably going to be one of the best.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to be recognized. Like,
Yeah,
she'll make our college name proud.
Yeah, definitely. And we really look forward to it. And we wish her all the best on behalf of not just Spark or Oculus or anybody else, on behalf of the entire college, all the best to Vidita for the publication of her book.
Yeah, all the best from my side too. Okay, so we'll call the next performer now. His name is 𝐻𝐿𝐿, and he's going to be performing. He's a flautist and a singer. So let's welcome him.
Yeah, let's go.
Hello everybody, my name is 𝐻𝐿𝐿, and this open mic, I'm going to traverse you through from retro to metro. I'll start with a classic retro song on my flute and then move on to a blissful metro song by singing. So let us begin. Now, let us move on to the blissful song. कुछ रहा हुआ क्या, बातों में बातें तेरी, रातें सौगातें तेरी, क्यों तेरा सब ये हो गया, हुआ क्या। मैं कहीं भी जाता हूँ तुमसे ही मिल जाता हूँ, तुमसे ही शोर में खामोशी है, थोड़ी सी बेहोशी है, तुमसे ही ना है पारा, ना खोना ही है, तेरा ना होना जाने क्यों होना ही है। Thank you.
That was an amazing performance. I mean, the flute, that was like really calming. And the song Tumse Hi, that's like one of my favorite songs. And his version was like just perfect. And I'm sure it melted more than one heart.
Indeed. I mean, like a flautist and a singer, like that in itself is a very, very good amalgamation, I must say, of skills as well as, let's say, confidence. To do both of them, to pull something like this off.
Congratulations.
So the next one, Harsh, now, last year's open mic highlight was the stand-up comedies. Let's be honest. I mean, that was the blue ribbon category of open mic last year. So, I mean, already I can imagine everyone seated at home in their couches already feeling really excited. Okay, so now let me introduce this participant a bit. So, he calls himself inquisitive, jovial, and a very happy-go-lucky person. He says he puts the Atma in Atmanirbhar, so that's going to impress the higher-ups of our country. So, let's, without further ado, I mean, I'm already, like, I've crossed the limit. So let's just say, please welcome Atman Ainapure for the first stand-up of today evening.
Hola, Effies. Normally, every PR message that is going on in WhatsApp starts with that. Okay? So, guys, we need to talk. So, you need to listen to me. The we need to talk is one of the many red flags that is like going to feature in our relationship. Obviously, you can see that I have wearing a red t-shirt. So, when Scam 1992 was released in India, everyone thought that their spirit animal is the bull. Okay? So, we should have known better, because similar to the bull, we too run headfirst into red flags, okay? And if you're seeing all this, I agreed to do all this because I thought that makeup was involved, but there was no such thing, because if this moneymaker had makeup on them, poo bhi mujhe mud ke dekhegi, please, guys. So going like, straying from that, I need to like talk to you about something. So if you're thinking that I came here to like explore my passion, no, that is not such thing. You can just see anti-social लिखा हुआ है यहाँ, okay? So अभी as a friend or as a like brother, I can tell you some tips. Never, I repeat, never start having a dinner at the same time as your parents, okay? I don't know if the force is with them, but they will always finish it before you. And फिर तुम लोग को complex देंगे. Even if you're Mozilla Firefox slow in eating, they will make sure that you are Internet Explorer slow, okay? So that is like a major turn off. यहाँ पे मच्छर कहाँ से आ गए? बंद रूम में है हम लोग, okay? So everywhere, the only like thing which is everywhere is the मच्छर, okay? So normally अभी इतने हो गए हैं कि रात को भी मुझे इलेक्ट्रिक रैकेट लेके घर पे फ्लॉस करना पड़ रहा है ऐसे ऐसे करके, okay? So that is not the thing which I wanted to do in the stage, but yeah, you get my feeling, okay? So like talking about simpler times, the only time when a person with a 1 rupee coin is considered to be rich is in a gully cricket match for the toss, obviously. So we thought, ki, okay, let's like up it up a bit. So we went to a turf. And this is the first time I'm going to a turf, okay? So हरियाली, पूरी हरियाली, green screen से ज़्यादा हरियाली थी वहाँ. Okay, so like engineers का हरियाली का perception पूरा बदल गया. So I won the toss and I said ki, oh, okay, I choose to bowl. Then I got to know it's choose to field and not bowl. That was like the first blow that came to me. After some days, मुझे समझ में आया कि बाटा इंडियन ब्रांड नहीं है. द शू ब्रांड बाटा इंडियन ब्रांड नहीं है. तो अभी क्या बोलूँ मैं? अब बस फिर भी दिल ही है हिंदुस्तानी. Oh yeah, and the third thing, by the way, to top all this, the thing, do you remember that song from Partner, like Soni de Nakhre? उसमें एक chorus था ना कि Kendi Pon, Kendi Chi, Kendi. Yeah, that was our jam. It does not go like that. It's, can you pump up the jam? Really, guys, hearts, okay. So after all this, after those 3 major like blows, childhood left my chat. And then came the badminton phase. Okay, so like a pro tip to all the badminton enthusiasts over there, if you ever get bored while playing badminton, play with your non-dominant hand. So like me and my friend, or sorry, Grammarnath ji is my friend and I, like we started to play badminton with a non-dominant hand, so like with the left hand, and we made a record rally of 36. उसका और मेरा 36 का आंकड़ा था. Okay, and बोर से याद आया, I think you'll relate to this. Ki, have you ever done, obviously this is like the virtual game now. So have you ever done ki, if the computer is in the sleeping mode, just space bar दबा के उसको on करना है. And फिर just वो जब भी sleep पे जा रहा होगा वापस करना है. Space bar दबाओ. Sleep पे जा, वापस space bar दबाओ. Computer भी सोच रहा होगा यार, हर बार हमें गरम करके ठंडा ही छोड़ देते हो. क्या यार, this is not done. But yeah, ठीक है. If I have to get more honest with you all, just I think I'm getting a vibe from this. Honestly, I did all this because लोग क्या सोचेंगे ये mentality से मुझे बाहर निकलना था. So let go of managing people's opinion of you. Yeah, so that is like the very crux of all this, because you're going to get in a situation from which you think that you want to escape, like just go out of it. Remember that this is just a perception of you. Your deepest level of confidence is not in managing others' opinion of you, but embracing of who you really are. And okay, spoiler alert, you are not perfect. There is always going to be something about you that people are going to criticize about. But it's in like embracing those less than perfect facts and liking yourself anyway. Okay. A fun fact, the anti written here, spelled backwards, is like ITNA. So be itna social, guys, not anti. Thank you, that's my time.
I guess the wide grin on my face says it all. I mean, this performance totally cracked me up. Let's just be honest. There was everything about this which would strike a chord with the youth of the country. He touched upon everything which we do in daily lives, but we could never ever interpret in such a hilarious manner. And I'm sure everyone watching enjoyed it too. So this event is starting to age like fine wine now. It's getting better and better. So I just can't wait to know who's next, Harsh.
Okay, let's introduce the next person without any delay. He's Bhumik Thakkar, and he's a rapper. So it's the first time this. I think it's the first time this is happening. So let's welcome him.
Check, check. Rapping is a battle of bars. It's not a game today. I see everyone is Showing girls in bikini to get views, and that's a shame. Making videos in fancy car, wearing a big gold chain. But a bop is about getting out your own pain, making rhyme using slangs and of course your own brain. In the raps of Bollywood industry was so lame. So back in the days, I used to listen 𝐒𝐻𝐿 and 𝐎𝐿. I know it's never too late for someone to start. I also began to rap when my girl broke my heart. Everything in my life started to fall apart. I am young but not dumb like you, bro. I'm smart, yeah. It's Bombay, city of dreams. Still people sleep on the footpath. Even though I'm no Eminem, nah, speak your Tupac. I make sure every time I spit, I shoot sharp. Old school beat boy, it's time to go hard. दिल जरूर टूटा और बहुत हुआ मुझको गम. लगता था जैसे हंसना भूल गया, आंखें रहती थी नम. न किया मैंने कोई नशा, न किया मैंने चिलम. संभाला खुद को मैंने, तेरे भाई में है दम. अकेला वक्त गुजारने लगा ज्यादा, रात को सोने लगा कम. सोचा प्यार होता है सच्चा, लेकिन टूटा मेरा ये भ्रम. नहीं दोस्त नहीं बनते थे मेरे, क्योंकि आती थी मुझे शर्म. जब मैं छोटा था तब मेरा एक दोस्त था, नाम उसका परम. हर शाम साथ में क्रिकेट खेलते रहते थे हम. महंगी शराब पीऊं मैं और तू पिए सस्ती रम. क्लब में नाचने जाते सारे, वहाँ बीट बजे दनम. मैं नहीं जा रहा कोई बड़े क्लब में आज, पैसे मेरे पास कम. मैं उसको समझ नहीं पाया जो मुझको सिखाती थी मैच के सम. सीखा मैंने जिंदगी में परिवार साथ देगा हरदम. खुश रहना सीखो भले ही तुम पैसे कमाओ कम. माँ का हंसता चेहरा मिटा देगा तुम्हारे सारे गम. Rapping is a battle of bars, it's not a game. Today I see everyone is dissing each other just for the fame. Showing girls in bikini to get views, that's a shame. Making videos in fancy car, wearing a big gold chain. But a pop is about getting out your own pain, making rhyme using slangs and of course your own brain. In the raps of Honey Singh Badshah was so lame. So back in the days, I used to listen 𝐒𝐻𝐿 and 𝐎𝐿. हाँ भागता था रेस में, आज भागता हूँ लाइफ में. मैं तो हूँ होश में पर स्केड्यूल पूरा टाइट में. ब्लैक मनी जेब में इसलिए ऊपर पहना वाइट. The next track is called हाथ काँप रहे. I wrote it when I was very low in my life. हाथ काँप रहे, पैर काँप रहे, धड़कन दिल की सुनाई दे रही मुझे कान में. 200 लोग सामने फिर भी अंधेरा आँख में. बीट बजती और फिर खो जाता वो अपने आप में. माइक लेके खड़ा अकेला कोई नहीं है साथ में. परफॉर्म किया जब सब गाने लग गए साथ में. सूख गया गला और फिर खांसने लगा बाद में. उतरा स्टेज से जब सब आने लग गए पास में. डर गया भीड़ से तो निकल गया बाहर में. हाथ में सिगरेट और मेरे ख्वाब सारे राख में. इतनी खुशी मिली जैसे जीत गया सब में. जितना रोया उससे ज्यादा लगा हंसने. लिखने से मिली खुशी, लिखने से बना खास. मैं आज सबसे हूँ दूर, हाँ कोई नहीं है पास में. जाता था कॉलेज तो मन नहीं लगता था क्लास में. सपनों को लेकर और ज्यादा बन गया शार्प में. आज भी याद है मुझे वो सारी बातें. आज भी याद है मुझे वो काली रातें. आज भी याद है वक्त जब सब गया था थम. आज भी याद है अपनी आंखों की वो नम. कैसे बताऊँ तुम्हें अपने सारे दर्द में. हाँ चेहरे पे मुस्कान रख के छुपाता हूँ गम में. कैसे बताऊँ जीत के भी हार गया सब में. कैसे बताऊँ कि खो गया वो अपने आप में. उम्र थी 12 जब सुबह उठ के मैं स्कूल जाता था. खेलने के बाद बाकी बच्चों से ज्यादा हाफता था. ग्राउंड पे मिट्टी उड़े तो सबसे ज्यादा मैं खांसता था. डॉक्टर के पास गया तो पता चला मुझे अस्थमा का. घर वाले परेशान क्योंकि छाती में मेरे कफ जमा था. पापा से ज्यादा दवाई खा रहा हूँ ये मुझे नहीं पता था. क्यों पंप से सांस ले रहा हूँ ये मुझे नहीं समझ रहा था. क्यों पंप से सांस ले रहा हूँ ये मुझे नहीं समझ रहा था. सिलेक्शन था तो मैं जर्सी पहन के स्कूल गया. भाग नहीं सकता ज्यादा, हाँ ये बात को था भूल गया. बचपन में क्यों ना खेलूँ वैसी मेरी भूल क्या है. सांस ना मिले चैन से तो ऐसे जीवन का भूल क्या है. सिलेक्शन था तो मैं जर्सी पहन के स्कूल गया. भाग नहीं सकता ज्यादा, हाँ ये बात को था भूल गया. बचपन में क्यों ना खेलूँ ऐसी मेरी भूल क्या है. सांस ना मिले चैन से तो ऐसे जीवन का मूल क्या है. बादशाह नहीं इस खेल का पर प्यादा भी नहीं. किसी का बुरा करने का है मेरा इरादा भी नहीं. पता है मुझे देश में आज रैपर है कई, पर आधे से ज्यादा अपने गानों में सच बोलते भी नहीं. बीमार होके भी मैं जिंदगी में अपने आगे बढ़ा. सपनों के शहर में ढूंढने निकला मैं ताज़ी हवा. बीमार होके भी मैं जिंदगी में अपने आगे बढ़ा. सपनों के शहर में ढूंढने निकला मैं ताज़ी हवा. खोने के बाद अपने आप को फिर ढूंढा मैंने. नीचे से उठाकर खुद को फिर ऊपर रखा मैंने. मेहनत करके मुस्कुराना सीखा है मैंने. अपने आप पे इज्जत कमाया है मैंने. रातों को जाग कर उन यादों को है बुलाया मैंने, माफ़ करना मुझे अगर गलती से तुम्हें रुलाया मैंने, प्यार था मेरा इसलिए हंसते हंसते गवाया मैंने, दिल से किसी का कभी बुरा नहीं चाहा मैंने, दिल में किसी के लिए नफरत नहीं रखी मैंने, बड़ा बनकर माफ़ कर दी सबकी गलती मैंने. Thank you. My name is 𝐒𝐻𝐿. Thank you so much.
Man, what a performance. That was amazing. I mean, he'd give a gully boy a run for his money, I'm sure.
Oh yes, for sure. Rap stands for rhythm and poetry, and that one had both in abundance. Let's just be honest about it. And that was one exhilarating performance from him. I often feel that these rappers are often overlooked. Like, they entertain us, and it's like comes across as really exhilarating, but the effort that goes into pull off something like this on stage without a retake is like, would be really unbelievable. So I think after 5 amazing performances, at least I am having a real adrenaline rush. So I think we need a small break, a very, very small break. And we'll be back in no time. So everyone watching, please just stay tuned.
If you're looking to go abroad to further your education, then take a second to congratulate yourself. You have come just to the right place. 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿 is India's largest community-based digital platform that helps students aspiring to study abroad. Our machine learning algorithms match your profile to ideal programs in universities abroad. And by abroad, we mean any country or university that fits your needs. When you sign up with 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿 Premium, a highly experienced and dedicated counselor will work closely with you all the way till you fly out to your dream university. And we have made the whole experience very simple for you. Here is how it works. Step 1. Country and course identification. Your counselor will work with you to identify your target country and ideal courses based on your interest. Step 2. University shortlisting. Our machine learning algorithms and your counselor identify and shortlist universities for you. Step 3. Profile building and documentation. We help create the best version of you based on the university and course requirements. Your counselor will help you strengthen your SOPs, LORs, essays, and resume. Step 4. Applications and scholarships. We will review all your applications for any errors and help you in applying for scholarships. Our financial advisors provide you with the perfect solution to help you pay for your education. Step 5. Visa and pre-departure. Mock visa interviews and our pre-departure checklist get you ready for your new adventure. So if you're dreaming of studying abroad, then look no further than 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿. We have made the dreams of over 350,000 students a reality. To know more about the services or your profile, contact our advisor on 8268 107 902 or visit 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿/premium-counseling.
Para criar, para ousar, para entreter, pela alegria, pelo coletivo, pelo inesperado. É por isso que eu sempre joguei, não importa o jogo. I'm in.
Okay, so we are back live, and for the next performance, we have got Irfan Saikia from Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Biotechnology and IT, Pune. So he uploads covers on Instagram, and They are really, really good. I've checked them out myself, so take my word for it. And I hope everyone does check it out. It's going to really help him because has got immense potential, let me tell you. And he's going to sing as well as perform on the electric guitar. So I can't wait to watch it. What say, Harsh?
Yeah, even I can't wait to watch him. So
let's
without
go.
ado, let's welcome him.
मेहरबानी जाते जाते मुझ पे कर गया, गुजरता सा लम्हा एक दामन भर गया। तेरा नजारा मिला, रोशन सितारा मिला, तकदीर की कश्तियों को किनारा मिला। कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता, कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता, कैसे हम जाने हमें क्या पता। कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता, तू हम सफर है, फिर क्या फिक्र है, जीने की वजह यही है, मरना इसी के लिए। तेरी नजर में बंदी सा आधा है, नया सा नशा भी घुला है। कई दिनों से बंधा था बादल जो तेरे ही बालों में खुला है। तेरी हदों में मेरी बसर है, अब तुझे भी जाना किधर है। जा रहे तू, मैं वो जहाँ हूँ जिस जिए तू, मैं वो समा हूँ तेरी वजह से नया नया हूँ। मैंने कहा ना, मैंने अब ये तुमसे कहने लगा हूँ, तुझको जो पाया जीना, अब ये लम्हा ठहर जाए थम जाए बस जाए हम दोनों के दरमिया मुझको जो पाया रहा वो जीना अब ये लम्हा ठहर जाए थम जाए बस जाए हम दोनों के दरमिया मेरे बिना मैंने लगा हूँ तेरी हवा में बहने लगा हूँ जाने में कैसे तेरा हुआ हूँ मुझे जो लगता है मैं शायद तेरी दिल की दुआ हूँ तुझको जो पाया रहा वो जीना अब ये लम्हा ठहर जाए थम जाए बस जाए हम दोनों के दरमिया तुझको जो पाया रहा वो जीना अब ये लम्हा ठहर जाए थम जाए बस जाए हम दोनों के दरमिया Thank you.
So that was amazing. Like this, we are seeing a very wide variety of skills on display. I mean, like we have gone through so many different categories in like just a few minutes. So this has been like a very, very, very happening event so far, and it promises to be the same way as it goes ahead. So do check out Irfan's page on Instagram, as I mentioned earlier. So we are up ready for our next performance, right, Harsh?
Yeah. So our next performance is 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐿. He's from DJ Sanghvi. Now he takes inspiration from many legends like Kurt Cobain, Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix, but he jokes that he doesn't want to be the part of the 27 Club. Now let's hope he isn't, and let's welcome him.
Yeah, let's go.
Amplifier. Okay, so I'm gonna perform Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones. So here it goes. Childhood living is easy to do. The things you wanted, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide to my hand. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses
know I've seen you, a darling king pain. Now have you decided to show me the same? No sweeping accents or offstage lines could make me feel bitter or treat you unkind. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. I know I dreamed you a dog in pain. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot the lyrics, my bad. Okay. Cinderella. Faith has been broken. Tears must be cried. Let's do some living after we die. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses. Okay, that's it.
That was an amazing performance. I'm sure your performance more than made up for the hits. It was truly an electrifying performance.
Oh, indeed, indeed. I mean, like, this one just kept on getting better and better. As he settled into a rhythm, this one just went on fluently. So, the next person. So, what I would like to tell about the next person is, he is no amateur, okay? He is passed grade 5 piano exam from the Trinity College of London. So, we are very, very pleased to have him perform tonight. So, and like, I can't wait. I'm sure after hearing this, everyone is really pumped up to listen to him. So we have 𝐒𝐻𝐮𝐲 on the piano. Please welcome him. So now, I mean, like, I don't need to say it. As I told at the beginning, I mean, this performance was definitely beyond the command of my English, for sure.
Definitely. And nice shoes, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah. So this was a very, very, very accomplished performance. There's no doubt about it. And I'm sure everyone enjoyed it. And I mean, like, come on, the credentials that he has, this was expected from him. So, yeah. So we move on to the next one then, Harsh. Who's it?
Okay, so we had Atman for stand-up. He was a fresher. And now we have someone who's been doing stand-up for since 2018. So please welcome Krishna Pandey.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Hello. My name is Krishna, but my financial condition is like Sudama. तो अभी मुझे स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी करते हुए 2 साल हो गए. जब मैंने स्टार्ट किया था, मेरी एक फ्रेंड ने मुझसे कहा था फेमस हो जाओगे, मुझे भूल मत जाना. अब मुझे 2 साल हो गए, मैं फेमस नहीं हुआ, वो मुझे भूल गई. मुझे बाद में पता चला वो टिकटॉक में फेमस हो गई है, लेकिन गलती उसकी नहीं है, गलती मेरी थी. मैंने उससे कहा ही नहीं था फेमस हो जाएगी, मुझे भूल मत जाना. फिर टिकटॉक बैन हो गया. अब हम सेम बस में ट्रैवल करते हैं और टिकट के पैसे मैं देता हूँ. तो अभी मैं ऑटो में आ रहा था, ऑटो ट्रैफिक सिग्नल में रुका, एक भिखारी आए, मैंने उन्हें 20 रुपये दिए. ऑटो वाले कहने लगे हमसे तो ये लोग कमा रहे हैं, तो मैंने ऑटो वाले को भी 20 रुपये दिए. ऑटो वाले ने कहा आप इतने पैसे बांट रहे हैं, आप क्या करते हैं? मैंने कहा मैं स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी करता हूँ. तो ऑटो वाला और भिखारी दोनों सैड हो गए, दोनों ने मिला के मुझे 200 रुपये दिए. मैंने कहा 200 रुपये रहने दो, परफॉर्मेंस में आ जाओ. कहने लगे नहीं सर, आपका टॉर्चर नहीं सहेंगे. मैंने कहा जोक होंगे? कह रहे जोक्स नहीं, आपका टॉर्चर ही है. तो अभी मैंने पोस्टर डाला था कि मैं परफॉर्म कर रहा हूँ इधर. तो मेरे एक दोस्त ने कहा वीडियो भेज. मैंने उसे वीडियो भेजी, लेकिन उसमें ऑडियो नहीं थी. मैंने पूछा कैसी लगी? कहने लगा बढ़िया लगी. मैंने कहा इसमें ऑडियो नहीं थी, तेरे को अच्छी क्यों लगी? उसने कहा मुझे तुझे देख के हंसी आ जाती है. तो फिर मैंने उसे ऑडियो के साथ भेजी. कहने लगा बिना ऑडियो ज़्यादा बेटर थी. तो आप में से उत्तराखंड कौन कौन आया है? अच्छा, काफ़ी लोग आए हैं मतलब. तो मैं उत्तराखंड से हूँ. मेरे एक दोस्त ने ना हर चीज़ गूगल में सर्च करता है. उसने गूगल में सर्च करा प्लेसेस टू विजिट इन उत्तराखंड बिफोर यू डाई. रिप्लाई आया भीमताल सुसाइड पॉइंट. तो फिर वहाँ घूमने गए हम. आप सर्च करोगे ना गूगल में हाउ टू सुसाइड? नहीं, आप क्यों करोगे, मैं करूँगा. कोई हंस नहीं रहा है बहुत देर से. तो मैं तो कोई भी सर्च करेगा, उसमें हेल्पलाइन आती है बहुत सारी, लेकिन आप जब पॉइंट पे पहुँचते हो वहाँ कोई नहीं है. ना संदीप माहेश्वरी, ना कोई मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर, ना हेल्पलाइन नंबर, कुछ भी नहीं है वहाँ. तो फिर ऐसे ही हम घूम रहे थे, वहाँ में एक टूरिस्ट मिल गया जर्मनी का. मैं और वो काफ़ी अच्छे दोस्त बन गए. तो मैं उसे लाइब्रेरी घुमाने ले गया. लाइब्रेरी के बाहर है, मैंने देखा इसका जूता चोरी हो गया है. मैंने कहा अभी जर्मनी में जाएगा, कहेगा इंडिया में जूते चोरी होते हैं. तो मैंने वही किया जो सच्चा देशभक्त करता, मैंने उसका पासपोर्ट छुपा लिया. अब मेरे पास 10 देशों के पासपोर्ट हैं और 20 कंपनी के जूते और 100 कलर के मोजे हैं मेरे पास. कभी दिखाऊंगा आप लोगों को. हाँ, तो ऐसा हुआ. फिर उसने कहा चलो पुलिस स्टेशन चलते हैं. हम गए, पुलिस उससे रुपीस मांगने लग गई. मैंने कहा अपनी इज्जत नहीं कर रहे हो, देश की इज्जत तो कर लो, कम से कम डॉलर्स तो मांगो. तो पुलिस ने मुझे बहुत मारा और कहा जर्मनी में यूरो चलते हैं पागल. तो ऐसे ही घूमते रहता हूँ मैं नैनीताल में. नैनीताल में एक बार मेरे को एक अंकल ले गए पकड़ के, वहाँ हम बोटिंग करने लग गए. बोटिंग कर रहे हैं, अंकल जी मछलियों को ब्रेड खिलाने लग गए. मैंने कहा अंकल जी मछलियों को ब्रेड मत खिलाओ, उनके गले में अटक जाएगी. अंकल ने कहा गले में अटक जाएगी तो पानी नहीं पी लेंगी? मैंने कहा काफ़ी खतरनाक अंकल है. थोड़ा आगे हम गए, उसके बाद अंकल ने आधे लीटर पानी की बोतल ली, आधी पी गए, आधी फेंक रहे थे. मैंने कहा अफ्रीका में बच्चों को पानी नहीं मिलता और आप पानी फेंक रहे हो? तो अंकल ने पूरा पानी पी लिया और कहने लगे अब मिल गया अफ्रीका के बच्चों को पानी? मैंने कहा अभी भी नहीं मिला. तो वो ना मार खाने वाले काम अलग ही कर रहे थे. हम एक दुकान गए, वहाँ आगरा के मसूर पेठे हैं. वहाँ कहने लगे जहाँ मसूर है वहाँ बेचो ना, यहाँ तो तुम्हारे बिक ही नहीं रहे. तो काफ़ी मुश्किल से बचे हम लोग। तो आप में से फेल कौन कौन हुआ है? अच्छा, काफ़ी अच्छा, तो अगली क्लास में बैठना पड़ेगा आपको जो फेल हुए हैं। तो मेरी एक दोस्त फेल हो गई थी, मैंने उसे मोटिवेट करने के लिए कोट भेजा, पीस ऑफ पेपर कांट डिसाइड योर फ्यूचर। तो और नाराज हो गई क्योंकि उसका पीस ऑफ पेपर चीटिंग पकड़ी गई थी। तो उसने कहा तुझे सब कुछ मजाक ही लगता है? मैंने कहा नहीं, मैं अर्चना पूरन सिंह नहीं हूं। तो मैंने उससे पूछा कि क्या हुआ है। उसने मुझे बताया कि मेरे घर वाले ने कहा था अगर मैं फेल हुई तो मेरी मैरिज करा देंगे। मैंने 2 मिनट सोचा और कहा मेरी तरफ से हाँ है। तो और नाराज हो गई, कहने लगी सोच रही हूँ सुसाइड कर लूँ। फिर मैंने उसे कोड भेजा, उसने मुझे ब्लॉक कर दिया क्योंकि मैंने भेजा था इफ़ यू कैन थिंक इट यू कैन डू इट। थैंक यू सो मच, यू आर द लवली ऑडियंस, प्लीज वेलकम योर होस्ट।
That was hilarious. I mean, I don't know if you audiences could hear it, but the entire room was I mean, however many people were there, they were all of them laughing uproariously.
Yeah, and non-stop actually. It didn't cease. The laughter didn't cease at all. Throughout each and every moment, literally. So, okay. So, next performer, I think we should move on to the next one now. Yeah. So, the next performer is going to be someone who performed last year as well. And he's going to be the first beatboxing performer of tonight. And that itself is going to arouse a lot of excitement among everyone watching. So, we have Sharad here for beatboxing. Please welcome Sharad.
Hello, my name is Sharad Sharma, aka 𝐒𝐩𝐚, representing Gang 107. Ready for the switch. Party. With the club. Thank you.
So that just adds on to the list of exhilarating performance so far for today evening. I mean, we have a few other beatboxing performances left, but this one has really set the tone for it. What say, Harsh?
Absolutely. I mean, I can't imagine how people can make these many sounds from one mouth.
Yeah, and to pull it off on stage, the biggest thing is there's no retake at all. You just get one chance and finish. That's it, and they pull it off so perfectly. That's the most like commendable aspect of the entire thing.
I know, right?
So that has again like led to a real adrenaline rush now. So I guess everyone needs some time to just gather themselves for a couple of minutes. So we'll be back again in no time. Just stay tuned.
Myself, I joined prep school for my editorial preparation and I got my finalist and I am Calcutta. I would like to dedicate my success to Team Prep Zone. The personalized mentorship I got at Prep Zone was one of a kind. I would especially like to thank my mentor Shubham sir and also Prashant sir, who were always available to me 24/7 to guide me, address any of the problems I had, and they always kept me on my toes during the preparation phase. Right from the mock interviews and the detailed subsequent feedback sessions, the rapid fire sessions, to all the other activities planned in the course, I was prepared exhaustively for each aspect of the entire process, and that gave me a different confidence during the
So, okay then, Harsh. So, we have something interesting here for everyone watching. So, like basically, I was just going through the YouTube comments right now. Everything like people are really seem to enjoying it. There are some comments which really catch my eye, and I don't really think I'm authorized to say it on camera. But anyways, let's let that go. But then, yeah, so some interesting comments. It really seems they're having a good time.
Man, I'll have to read all of these comments one by one when I get home. But anyway, this morning we posted a story on Instagram on @𝐻𝐼GNITES_SP, and we asked a question to all of you: what do you miss most about college? And we got a few really interesting responses. So to bite the time, we'll just read some of those responses out.
So this one response which really like I could relate to is everyone missing Alam. I mean, I'm sure each one of you all remember him. Like, he was the most integral part of S.P.I.T, someone who slips easily under the radar, but I don't think without him we can survive in the college.
Yeah, I mean, for the FEs, this is just a pro tip. As soon as you get into college, just make friends with Alam. He'll help you in a lot of places.
You need anything you need, just call him Alam.
We're getting cheers of Alam now. Oh. There was one thing about Alam. Did you know he was the S.P.I.T Person of the Year, Spark Person of the Year last year?
Oh yeah, the cover page of a magazine.
Yeah, he was on the cover page of magazine. What else?
Okay, so there's another one, actually very interesting one. Whoever wrote it is like very, very intelligent, I would say. Running to catch the elevator.
Okay. So I don't see FEs are missing out on all of this. In our college, we had 2 elevators, and one of them goes only on even numbered floors, and one of them goes only till 5th floor. So you have to run to catch either of them, and usually you don't get either of them because it becomes crowded till then.
Yeah.
So that was a really good memory. I mean, bad memory.
The other one, okay, so this is something all of us have done. All of us have done, and all of us has been beneficiaries of it too. Proxies during attendance.
We will just skip over that. We are still we're still doing that in the online mode, and now it's it's only gotten better and more efficient. But yeah.
Okay, I guess that was okay. Let it be. The other one, very, very interesting one, is the last moment cramming in the library before exam. I mean, everyone reaches the library like, let's say, 45 minutes before the start of the exam.
Yeah, just
and there are those studious ones who sit at one place, and there are people surrounding them like sidekicks, and he or she is teaching.
Yeah, I mean, you're not allowed to make noise in the library. Like the people in the librarians are make sure of it. But yeah, there's people who are also teaching each other stuff and all of that.
Yeah,
so
there's always that one studious
like a
guy.
school.
Harsh has been in that place quite a lot. I know that.
What else? Oh, lake. I'm sure you're all missing the lake. It was the best place in the college, and also the place for the open mic would it have been offline.
Yeah, actually, the interesting thing about the lake is no one really talks about the lake, yet everyone wants to go there for the open mic.
Yeah, it's like salt. if it's not there, you remember it.
Yeah, exactly. So, and one more thing. Okay, so this is something like we have been reminiscing in the past few days ever since teachers have started visiting college and teaching us from there. The annoying bell. Okay, I have totally forgotten the sound of the bell over the past 1 year.
Yeah, you remember people being just below the bell and then those ringing, and your ears would just shout out.
The other part is something slightly outside of campus, yet a very integral part. That is the Vrindavan restaurant.
That was like the go-to place for for any kind of snacks and all of that.
So some really, really nostalgic stuff there. I mean, people have really
I really want to go back to college just for all this and not for the exams.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, KK sir has written. We miss the students. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
and
thank
I know
you so
we're
much,
memorable.
sir.
Yeah. What else?
Oh, there's something which we don't miss. We miss a lot of things, but there's also something that we don't miss. Okay, so I'm not going to poke the bear, but end semester exam is not really far away. The one thing that we don't miss is the post MSc or end semester dread. Like there are students crowding outside the classroom and discussing something. I mean, come on, what's it going to change?
I mean, I think we have pre-MSc and ESC dread right now because it's going to be offline for the first time in 1 year.
We'll take it as it comes anyway.
Yeah. So hanging out with friends, the Bhavan's campus, canteens and please don't remind us of canteens and shacks.
Oh, please, not the shacks for sure. Oh.
They got shut.
They were shut like abruptly, like literally taken away from us in a way.
Yeah, FEs probably won't remember that. But anyway,
I think those were some really, really interesting responses. Thank you to everyone who got them in. And that's it when it comes to the responses. I think we should continue with our performances.
Yeah.
So who's it going to be, Harsh? Like any...
is the break still going on? Or do we start with the next performance?
I think we should.
Okay, so...
Okay, I want a pretext for this performance, okay? So this performance is something like, it's very awaited every year.
Yeah, and I mean, every one of you knows it, and it's like a staple performance of every open mic.
Yeah, it's like one reliable performer every year. It's like an inseparable part of open mic and Spark. So we have KK sir performing for us, along with Aditya Harsora and Mihir Nikam. So I'm sure all of you all are really waiting for this.
Please put your hands together for them.
And the rest is just going to pan out. Let's go.
dedicate my success to Team Prep Zone. The personalized mentorship I got at Prep Zone was one of a kind. I would especially like to thank my mentor, 𝐒𝐻𝐚 sir, and also Prashant sir, who were always available to me 24/7 to guide me, address any of the problems I had, and they always kept me on my toes during the preparation phase. Right from the mock interviews and the detailed subsequent feedback sessions, the rapid fire sessions, to all the other activities planned in the course, I was prepared exhaustively for each aspect of the entire process, and that gave me a different confidence during the
क्या कर रहा है? It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. It's the deep and dying breath of this love that we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save you. We've had too many false alarms. They're going down, and you can see it too. They're going down, and you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning road. I'm the one you always dreamed of. You're the one I try to draw. How dare you say it's nothing you mean? Baby, you're the only light I ever saw. I'll make the most of all this sadness. You'll be a bitch. You try to hurt me just to hurt me, so you leave me feeling dirty, so you can't understand. We're moving down, and you can see it too. We're going down, and you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, why don't you? My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning road. Thank you.
So right then, Harsh, what do you say? Like KK sir is such a sport, right? Every year.
Yeah,
like-
I mean, could we have another round of applause from the room for Sir and Aditya and Mihir? Yeah.
So just unbelievable. Thank you, KK sir. And I won't thank Aditya and Mihir because wait, they are back. They are going to be back for another performance. This time it's going to be Ayush Go sir singing and both of them on their instrumentals. So one more round of Aditya and Mihir and it's going to be really enjoyable.
All the best.
है काश काश यूं होता हर शाम साथ तू होता चुपचाप दिल ना यूं रोता हर शाम साथ तू होता गुजारा हो तेरे बिन गुजारा अब मुश्किल है लगता नजारा हो तेरा ही नजारा अब हर दिन है लगता हाल दिल तुझको सुनाता दिल अगर ये बोल पाता वाह खुदा तुझको है चाहता तेरे संग दो पल बिताता वक्त से मैं वो मांग लाता याद करके मुस्कुराता ओ सारी रात आमे भरता पल पल यादों में मरता माने ना मेरी मन मेरा थोड़ी थोड़ी होश मदहोशी सी है नींद बेहोशी सी है जाने ना कुछ भी मन मेरा कभी मेरा था पर दीवाना है ये दीवाना दीवाना समझे ना हो कभी चुप चुप रहे कभी गाया ये करे बिन पूछे तेरी तारीफें सुनाया ये करे है कोई हकीकत तू या कोई फसाना है कुछ जाने अगर तू इतना ये कि तेरा दीवाना है रे मन मेरा माने ना मन मेरा रग रग में समाया मेरे दिल पर वो छा में वो ऐसे जैसे जान, गिरे भरी साथ में पानी जैसे, कोई कहानी जैसे, मुझसे हो दिल तक जो बयान, आशिक दिल तेरा पुराना है ये, दीवाना दीवाना समझे ना हो, कभी चुप चुप रहे, कभी गाया ये करे, बिन पूछे तेरी तारीफें सुनाया ये करे, है कोई हकीकत तू या कोई फसाना है, कुछ जाने अगर तो इतना ये कि तेरा दीवाना है रे मन मेरा, माने ना मन मेरा, तुझको जो देखे ये मुझको लेके, बस तेरे पीछे पीछे भागे, तेरा जुनू है तू ही सुकून है, तुझसे ही बांधे दिल के धागे, ओ कभी चुप चुप रहे, कभी गाया ये करे, बिन पूछे तेरी तारीफें सुनाया ये करे, है कोई हकीकत तू या कोई फसाना है, कुछ जाने अगर तो इतना ये कि तेरा दीवाना है रे मन मेरा, माने ना मन मेरा। Thank you guys.
Right then, Harsh, what do you think about this one?
I mean, we've already seen Aditya and Mihi, but Omkar, no, sorry,
Ayush, go
sorry, I'm so sorry. That was a phenomenal performance.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. I mean, like, he was just so perfect. Like, it was as close to perfection as one can get, literally speaking.
Too good, too good.
Yeah, so we move on to the next one. And it's going to be a very interesting one, actually. He says he's going to say the same dialogue in different voices. It's a mimicry come stand-up from Nikhil Motwani, and I'm very, very eager to see this one. I'm sure as everyone is. So let's have Nikhil on stage next.
So thank you guys for introducing me. So I am going to say one dialogue that is एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू in different voices, and I'm going to try my best. So let's go.
अरे भाई एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू.
That's one. And second is
एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू.
the third one.
बाबा बाबा एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू.
And the fourth one is
एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू.
and the fourth one is
एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू हैं.
the funniest one. एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू. Another one.
बेटे एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत है तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू.
And next one is
एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू.
the next one is
एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू.
So that's it. Thank you. I know it was short, but next time more. Thank you.
Okay, so I think the term good things come in small packages never felt more right than this one. It was a short one, yet it was so impactful. I mean, that takes a lot of courage and a lot of practice as well.
He could probably voice 12 different characters in the same animated movie if you wanted.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Yeah. So this was a unique, one of its kind performance.
Yeah.
So-
Moving on to the next performance, we have Sakshi Garegaonkar, and she's going to sing for us.
Let's see what she's got up her sleeve.
Let's welcome her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for the introduction, and I'll just get started. Yeah, try. तू भी पानी पे बरस जाए कैसा है, मनाए मिटाए मैं कहूँ और तू आ जाए, बहलाए हर दूरी शर्माए। तू साथ है हो दिन रात है परछाया बदलाए। तू साथ है हो दिन रात है साया सा है। माही वे मेरी सब बात में साथ तू है। माही वे मेरे सारे हालात तू। माही वे माही वे मनाए सताए मनाए तू रुलाए हंसाए भी तू ही हमसाए हर दूरी शर्माए। तू साथ है हो दिन रात है परछाया बदलाए। तू साथ है हो दिन रात है साया सा है। माही वे मेरे सब राज कल आज तू है। माही वे मेरी हर उड़ान एक तू। माही वे माही वे जीना भी ना जीना भी है दोनों का तुमसे ही वास्ता। ओ मैं ही तो हूँ तेरा पता है दूसरा ना कोई रास्ता। ये मुझ तक वो तुमको जो ढूंढता मेरी खामोशियों में है तू बोलता। ये जीना भी ना जीना भी जो भी हुआ है वो तुमसे हुआ। Mahi
come on. That was amazing. I mean, we've heard the male version of the song, and the female version, we can honestly say this is studio level.
Oh, definitely. I mean, some people are just blessed with such an amazing voice. Yeah. And she, like, literally complements it with such an incredible composure on stage. Like,
I know, right? I mean, I can't sing, let alone this well. I mean, the FEs can attest to that probably.
Okay, so that was it from Sakshi, and now we move on to a very, very interesting performance. So we have a duo performing together. They call themselves Hell Fury. Okay, so now that itself is going to arouse a lot of curiosity. So we have Varun, who calls himself Vember Music, and Sudarshan as a beatboxing duo together, and they are going to just like kill it. I'm going to set the stage on fire. Harsh, I can't wait to see it. What do you think?
Let's welcome them.
Yeah, let's welcome Vember and Sudarshan.
Switch.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world from the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Jump, 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 jump. Something.
Thank you guys. We are Hell Fury.
Woo! Thank you.
Okay, so true to their name, their performance had a lot of fury.
And it gave everyone hell.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that is such a talented duo. I mean, they are going to really carve a niche for themselves in that field.
I'm sure.
So this one was another adrenaline rushing performances, and we are having too much of that today. And I don't know like what long-term impact it will have, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm sure everyone is, like whoever is watching.
So we'll just be back after a short break.
In no time, just stay tuned. We have lots more lined up for you.
If you're looking to go abroad to further your education, then take a second to congratulate yourself. You have come just to the right place. 𝐒𝐻𝐿 is India's largest community-based digital platform that helps students aspiring to study abroad. Our machine learning algorithms match your profile to ideal programs in universities abroad. And by abroad, we mean any country or university that fits your needs. When you sign up with 𝐒𝐻𝐿 Premium, a highly experienced and dedicated counselor will work closely with you all the way till you fly out to your dream university. And we have made the whole experience very simple for you. Here is how it works. Step 1. Country and course identification. Your counselor will work with you to identify your target country and ideal courses based on your interest. Step 2. University shortlisting. Our machine learning algorithms and your counselor identify and shortlist universities for you. Step 3. Profile building and documentation. We help create the best version of you based on the university and course requirements. Your counselor will help you strengthen your SOPs, LORs, essays, and resume. Step 4. Applications and scholarships. We will review all your applications for any errors and help you in applying for scholarships. Our financial advisors provide you with the perfect solution to help you pay for your education. Step 5. Visa and pre-departure. Mock visa interviews and our pre-departure checklist get you ready for your new adventure. So if you're dreaming of studying abroad, then look no further than 𝐒𝐻𝐿. We have made the dreams of over 350,000 students a reality. To know more about the services or your profile, contact our advisor on 8268 107 902 or visit 𝐒𝐻𝐿.in/premium-counseling.
Right then, we are back live. And who have got next, Harsh?
Okay, so now we're nearing the end of the performances, but the performances only keep getting better and better. The next performer needs no introduction. I mean, what's the open mic without strumming by Siddesh Sonamne? So please welcome him.
Yeah, our last year's cultural secretary. Please welcome Siddesh.
Yeah.
शायद कभी न कह सकूं मैं तुमको, कहे बिना समझ लो तुम शायद मेरे ख्यालों में तुम एक दिन मिलो मुझे कहीं पे गुम, शायद जो तुम ना हो रहेंगे हम नहीं, जो तुम ना हो तो हम भी हम नहीं। न चाहिए कुछ तुमसे ज्यादा तुमसे कम नहीं, तेरे बिन अब न लेंगे एक भी दम। तुझे कितना चाहने लगे हम, दिल का दरिया बह ही गया, इश्क इबादत बन ही गया। खुद को मुझे तू सौंप दे, मेरी जरूरत तू बन गया। बात दिल की नजरों ने की, सच कह रहा तेरी कसम। तो सुनना जब से मिले, तो सुनना जब से मिले, बन गए सिलसिले। हाँ सुध बुध खोई है खोई मैंने, हाँ जान गवाई गवाई मैंने, हाँ तुझको बसाया है धड़कन में सांवरे। हजारों में किसी को तकदीर ऐसी मिली है, एक राझा और हीर जैसी। ना जाने ये जमाना क्यों चाहे रे मिटाना, कलंक नहीं इश्क है काजल पिया। वो चेहरा क्यों मिलता तेरा यूं ख्वाबों से मेरे, ये क्या राज है। कल भी मेरी न थी तू, न होगी तू कल मेरी आज है। ले जाए मुझे कहाँ हवाएं हवाएं, ले जाए मुझे कहाँ हवाएं हवाएं, बेगानी है ये बागी हवाएं हवाएं। ले जाए मुझे कहाँ हवाएं हवाएं, ले जाए जाने कहाँ, न मुझको खबर न तुझको पता। तेरे बिन अब न लेंगे एक भी दम, तुझे कितना चाहने लगे हम। न चाहे ये जमाना क्यों चाहे रे मिटाना, कलंक नहीं इश्क है काजल पिया। जो तुम ना हो रहेंगे हम नहीं, जो तुम ना हो तो हम भी हम नहीं। न चाहिए तुमसे ज्यादा तुमसे कम नहीं,
शायद कभी मैं कह सकूं ये तुमको कहे बिना समझ लो तुम शायद.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that was like one of the most beautiful amalgamations of song I've heard. And up till now, I was really missing the feel of the amphitheater, but I think this performance really brought the charm of the amphitheater to the studio.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I think had Siddesh not performed, it would have been sort of a missing jigsaw in the entire open mic.
Agreed.
Let's move on to the next one then. So next we have Smriti Podar from third year ETRX at S.P.I.T. She has a knack of observing the small designing factors in her day-to-day life, and she also writes poems inspired by her real-life day-to-day events. So that's something really interesting. She's got some really interesting poetry up her sleeve, so I can't wait to hear it, and I'm sure so can't you. So, Smriti, please.
All the best.
Hey guys. So, in life, we all have that one special friend who may be limitlessly candid with us, but has the purest soul of all times. That one friend who will tell you all your mistakes and drawbacks like an open book. Friends like these are an entire bumper offer, if you ask me, because you don't have to be candid or think about sharing anything with them twice. So without any filters, you can simply be yourself in front of them, and they'll accept you without any hesitation and open arms nevertheless. No matter how many problems are there in your life, just the presence of that one friend helps maintain the balance. My today's poem is for that special friend in my life who's sitting out there and watching me perform this for her. So let's get started. Twilight. Like dawn, you grew on my mind, shooting rays of smile, leaving me with all these mellow vibes. As the morning came by, coals began to pour in. It was getting dark outside, like a storm was about to stop by. It was pouring cats and dogs before I knew, and the raindrops on my face felt like a comforting memory of you. By noon, the storm had cleared out. The mud smelled fresh, like the smell of you on a Wednesday. Unbothered by the gone storm, the sun was gleaming with a smile in its pride. Above us all was its shining stride. Some joyous for the sun to return, while some cursed it for its harsh rays. The absence of the very sun would have been experienced by them, and they would have held on to you with every possible way they might. It was evening before I knew. I sat by the window with a cup of hot chocolate. As I looked at the sea and the whole city, everything seemed to be a pleasant memory of you. The sea was like our never-ending conversations, the birds flying high like your spirits, the building so tall and strong like the feeling of being beside you, and the cars moving so fast like the little thoughts inside your brain, and the sky so perfect like the feeling of watching you simply be you. The hues of the sunset covered the sky, fear, love, anger, hope, and joy. The 1,000 different versions of you in my hindsight, the little caring, stubborn girl might be in sight. Only if they had seen the rainbow-loving succulent growing, nurturing its leaves with each passing day. Like the occasional watering it was known for, so was the love and understanding she lived by. By night, I found myself sitting by the window as I glared at the moon in awe. Realization struck me as the clock struck 2 a.m. Looking for a person to be real with I was. one who respects life, love, and anything in between. As these memories wandered in the balloon inside my skull, watching the clouds take a shape of your smile, ever so perfect and comforting, reassuring that even the future which is not known shall be made through, and it will be another dawn of mellow vibes, and it will be another dawn of mellow vibes. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Smithi's poetry completely did justice to the word poetic, and it was just simply outstanding. Such great meaning, such great insight, and such nicely crafted verbatim. It's just unbelievable. What say, Harsh?
Agreed. The poetry was really deep.
And if anyone is surprised with Priya's entry on stage, don't be. They both are two sides of the same coin. I'm just letting you all know.
So, coming up next is the penultimate performance of open mic. And we've got one of S.P.I.T's own, the former EIC of S.P.I.T, Priyansh Acharya. So please welcome him.
So Priyansh was our...
Okay, I'm really happy to see Spark again over here. This is like the second open mic I'm coming here and they're like, oh, yeah, I see this, that, or that. And forget about that. All right, so I'm going to tell you 3 pieces of poetry. So like I'm 100% sure you must have seen all Hindi, English, everything mixed, but I'm going to only talk in English. And that probably might bring the energy down in the place. Also, the setup of that entire video that you see on YouTube does not resonate with the depressing shit that I'm going to talk about. So just bear with me. And here goes. So the first poem, I kind of only had 4 or 5 lines written long back, and the rest of it I completed on the rickshaw, like while I was coming here. It's called, Here are some hard pills to swallow. Here are some hard pills to swallow. You are not edgy, you're not wise, you're just sketchy in disguise of a low-lying piece of trash, ready to celebrate demise in return for happiness and attention and prize. Nice must be you and your wise to realize misuse of empathy and cries. Here are some harder pills to swallow, that there will be a tomorrow where you will borrow some love to know that you only have to pay back in sorrow, or know there's something that's more valuable to throw. Some pills that are hard to follow, you're not funny, you're just attractive. You're acting to stay active or relevant ever since you lost your charm. There's another set of pills that you cannot take in. That is, you are mistaken. If you think that I actually completed this poem, I wrote it on the way here. So this is the first poem. It is called Some Hard Pills to Swallow. It is followed by a shorter poem. It's called The Monster Under My Bed. This is how it goes. The monster under my bed casts a shadow up to my door. The monster under my bed casts a shadow up to my door every time I put my lamp on or stamp onto the door. The monster under my bed makes a growling sound if I toss too much or turn around. The monster under my bed waits till my leg or hand gets out of my blanket. The monster under my bed is mysterious or shy, and seriously I keep the lights on for nights long, for I'd really like to see, but the monster under my bed actually hides from me. That was my second poem. Now this is followed by a poem called House. Now this is kind of really the main thing that I wanted to talk about over here. It's a slightly long poem, not really long, I won't take much of your time. But I'm 100% sure you're really, really, really sick of staying home because, you know, now that the outside has finally opened, so the sight of your home might just make you, you know, go wild. So this is a poem, it's called House, okay? It's about homes. So here goes, House. A house is like a place you stay when everyone you love is around you. A house is a place, a house is a space that may surround you with your family and friends, healthy food and happy ends. A home is your significant other. A wife, your child, your mother, uncles, brothers, and others. A home is a smell of meals embedded in your carpets, and it feels so homely. And only the whiff of that food can tell the diff if you're home or not, or the chef of your house is home a lot. A home is a safe space, a lawn, a balcony, a same face you see and say grace for lunch and dinner. Like, that was really nice, right? Like, when you think about it, like, I'm asking you people, like, the concept of home. So, like, now whatever I said is like a bunch of, you know, goody two-shoes bullshit, ain't it? A home you talk about is seen in Disney movies and you decide to paint it, explain it, and the same shit, you secretly hate it. You know what a home is? I'll tell you what a house is. But you and I, we don't live in one, we live in thousands. There's one home which is for your filth, where you can loudly and proudly be crying on the phone and nobody would see your undies lying on the floor. Or the rotting food from the night before you ate as the tears fell over the microphone. Where you dirty lot can hide your dirty thoughts and gruesome dreams. Where nuisance screams freedom from abusive things. There's one home for your mind, where you can leave your shit behind and find that you don't have to laminate your feelings or palpate it as these things escalate from morning to evenings and nights, where you usually crave sleep and you're usually awake lately. And when you wake me, I will say that I'm not at home. Because a home is where I can get some shut-eye, a nap of power for at least an hour, not experience every passing second passing through my existence. There's one home for your anger and agony, one home for insanity, one for calamity, you bear with me, and one for you and your split personalities. A home is like a feeling. To a priest, it is kneeling. To a thief, it is thieving. And to a liar, it is all the time lying. To a drug lord, it is organized crime. To a murderer, it is murder. And to me, it is murder of poetry. So, like, do you still think that a home is a flat or a building, a room, or a basement where everything is pleasant and amazing? That's my time, guys.
Okay, so that was some really good content. And I actually don't have words for it because he probably used all the words in his poem. But
that's so true. We are short of words actually now. We have exhausted our entire dictionary, it seems. Anyway, so do follow Priyansh's Instagram handle.
Yeah, the Instagram handle is at @poe_t, that is POE_TREE. But yeah, we're moving on to the next performance.
Yeah, so the final performance of today, and it's going to be beatboxing. I mean, it just had to be beatboxing to cap off such an incredible set of performances. We have Abhiroop Bafna here, and we are really, really eager for him to cap off the entire evening. So Abhiroop, the stage is all yours.
Hello, mic check, okay.
Before beatboxing, I have written something, so yeah, I'm gonna speak that. Yeah, like kind of poetry. Yeah. Okay, so it goes like, I don't feel good where life is taking me. It's so dark, I can't see. I just want my peace. Don't wanna die, but one day I will. I'm gonna miss y'all, but already missing y'all. It's so dark, I can't see. Look where life is without peace. Hustling for the dreams that I have to achieve. I'm gonna make it to the top because I believe in my dreams and my goals, my ambition and my role. My role is packed with some goals. I'm gonna get out of this rabbit hole. I believe because I'm feeling it in my bones. And yeah, there are 2, 3 more. Yeah. I belong to our friendship. You belong to our friendship. There's nothing like membership. This feeling I can't express in some words, but still speaking some words, maybe I could kill some germs between us through such words. You're the first person when I think about a girl, lady, woman, should be, could be, would be. You're the omega of my heart. Only special people mean this much to me. Unknowingly, you help me a lot, and between us, there's a lot. Trust me, I'm tripping on pot. Never thought you hot. Your thoughts are ways different from others a lot, so you're attractive a lot. But we're lacking mutual understanding a lot. Let's work on it, make our bond legit. Let's dance a bit, make our moves lit. I did some unexpected things. Can you please forget those things? Not, no, actually, can we just forget those things? Because unless we won't forget those things, it'll be hard for us to move on from those things. Even I can remind you when I needed you the most, where you were nowhere but lost. But no, I'm not here to speak negativity, though I can see lots of negativity on our way, but I know we both can knock out this negativity with positivity and show them we are on our way. Let's forget all this negativity. Negativity gonna kill us all. Yeah, thanks. Okay, and beatboxing. Yeah. So yeah, it goes like this. Thank you.
करने वाले? Start बोल. Okay, guys. So we have to apologize for this now. Firstly, coming to Abhiroop's performance, that was absolutely fantastic, and he really set the stage alight. What say, Harsh?
Yeah, I mean, it was a banger of a performance. Amazing.
Okay, so coming to the apology, we said that was the last performance, but no, it's not. We have an impromptu performance from someone who's like S.P.I.T's favorite, let's say, at least from our batch.
Definitely. Let's welcome
Ankit Vishwakarma, who's going to do his usual beatboxing.
No, 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 no. You wanna battle? Take it slow. Okay, there's one more thing called levels. This is one of my original routines. So yeah. Get with the level. Get with the level. Get with the level. Get with the level. With the. With the. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Level 4. Level 5 with the groove. Level 6, I don't need that. Thank you.
So I guess that's what we call a fitting end, right?
Yeah. I mean, we went out with all the energy we came into the with which we came into the event.
Yeah, truly. I mean, Ankit really had the last laugh here. I think that's what we call as finishing on a high.
Amazing. The performances were all amazing. And with that, we draw the event to a close. First of all, we'd like to thank all the performers. Thank you for coming. We'd like to thank what we hope to be an amazing audience. We'd like to also thank the organizing team, MUDRA, S.P.I.T, and Oculus, powered by Acoustic. And lastly, we'd like to thank the studio for making all of this possible.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, like, everyone really put in a great effort to make this happen, and I'm sure everyone watching enjoyed it. And also, guys, this was just the end of the open mic. Oculus is still there for 2 more days, and so please enjoy it. Oculus powered by Acoustic. And also, for the first years, there couldn't have been a better time to join the college. You're going to have a great time with Oculus. And congratulations to the entire team and everyone who made this happen, all the participants. That was just some unbelievable performances. So
we hope you'll join us for the next year.
Yeah, everyone. I think we'll have to make a list of people. Like, everything, all the equipment that we see here, I mean, it's not easy to make everything happen. So this was just absolutely amazing. Everyone who put in their effort, thank you so much. This is Harsh and myself signing off. Thank you.